Today, we are going to be talking about the housing crash that everyone seems to believe is coming. So in the last week, I've spoken to friends and clients about the market, and two of them felt like there's going to be a housing crash. They said, I don't know, Tommy, it's just starting to feel like 2008 again to me. So as Ben Shabibo would say,
facts don't care about your feelings.
Big strong man.
Let's address those feelings that you're having with some data, with some facts. 2008 was an entirely different situation on many different levels. First, we have lending standards. 15 years ago, lenders lowered their lending standards so virtually anyone could qualify for a home loan or refinance. Those banks created some artificial demand. And here's how it's different today. First of all, lending standards have tightened. It's a lot harder for somebody to qualify for a home loan today than it was 2006. And second, the demand isn't artificial. Millennials, who make up the largest living generation, are entering peak home buying age at a fast rate, and they want to buy homes. Despite the stigma going around that they're lazy, they don't want to own anything. It's just wrong. They're going to be driving the housing market for the next 5 to 10 years. Point number 2, let's talk about home equity. In 2008, it was very normal for people to turn their home equity into cash, borrowing money against their homes to buy luxurious cars and to go on fancy vacations. And when home prices dropped, they found themselves in an underwater situation and felt maybe it's best to just walk away from the home. In today's market, homeowners are a lot more cautious. They've learned from their mistakes that happened in 2008. The amount of tappable equity in people's homes right now is at a record high, and it has more than doubled compared to the equity that was in 2006. People just aren't using their homes as piggy banks like they did leading up to the crash in 2008. And point number 3 is inventory. So 15 years ago, there was a ton of inventory available, partially because homes were being built at such a fast rate, demand wasn't able to keep up and absorb it all. In today's market, builders have slowed their pace of building. So now we actually have a shortage. Now, some areas are building more than others, but generally on a national level, that is true. So folks, in order for there to be a crash, there needs to be an overabundance of inventory in the market. The reality, we have a shortage of inventory in the market. We don't have all those massive foreclosures thanks to the loose lending standards. We actually have really tight lending standards, and folks with mortgages are really qualified. We don't have people taking out loans against their house. People are being more responsible with their cash, with their equity. And builders aren't overbuilding. We don't have enough homes for the demand for the millennials who are trying to get into the game. And not to mention the lock-in effect. Sellers who took advantage of the low interest rates during the pandemic, yeah, they feel pretty good about their monthly payments right now. They don't really have a desire or a want to move and get a higher interest rate, a higher monthly payment. Not to mention the fact that baby boomers are living longer than any previous generation thanks to modern medicine, so the home turnover rate has slowed down. Not to mention fixed mortgage rates, so buyers aren't getting balloon payments out of nowhere. In fact, their payments actually get easier over time, right, because of inflation and thanks to raises in their jobs. Today is nothing like 2008. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you again real soon. Cheers!